This week has been filled with failed mornings, a lot of procrastination, but also been highly productive. My name is Martin, and this is how I gonna reach my 4 creative goals before I reach 40. Before I talk about my past week, we got new subscribers. And this week, we're gonna go to South Korea. And I guess it's important to not put the pin in the wrong country here. But over there we have South Korea. So, annyeonghaseyo to you. And then if we move over the Japanese sea, we go to Japan. So we put another pin there and say konnichiwa. So the past week I have failed every single day to go up before 6:15, which is my goal. I'm not sure if it's the season or if it's the fact that I've had a cold this week, but sometimes I guess you just have to sleep when your body says you're tired. There's also something with the shorter days, but this week we're gonna get daylight saving time here in Sweden. So that means that the days will get darker earlier, but there will be a little bit more light in the morning. And that, I think, will make it easier for me. In school, it has been a workshop week. We have discussed dialogue. We have written monologues from people that are in the same scene, but they're different perspectives. We have tried to silence one character in a scene to see how that affects the dynamics in the scene, which was a really interesting thing to do because a lot of things happened. We have worked with making a character lie and see how that changed the dynamics. And we have worked with finding ways to do exposition. For the emo-thriller, I have worked with the outline this week, and especially this Monday was extremely productive. I rewrote the outline to make it bigger, and now it's, instead of 2.5 pages, it's 5 pages. And I think you get an understanding for the story much better now. What it also have done is that it has kind of pushed forward characters that were just supporting characters before, but now they have more of a reason to be there and are more interesting. I have also gotten a better understanding for the characters. So the story is now kind of shifting from being about revenge to more being about nostalgia and forgiveness, which I like to shift in. Also, I have rewritten parts of the script to better reflect the new outline I have. And I think I have written about age. I think I've written about age. I think I have written about AIDS. I think I've written about 8 pages for that. I've spent a lot of time in the 3D modeling program Maya, working with the Unreal Engine last week. Kind of sparked the interest in creating 3D models again. I've worked a lot with Blender before, but I really want to get to know the tools. So that's what I'm doing with Maya now. I've been doing some tutorials, but also working on my own concept, like creating a blueprint that I've imported into Maya, and then I have started to create the model, the basics of the model. This armor concept is an old one. It's connected to the quad game, but also to another game that I've been thinking about a lot, and to the book that I'm writing. And yesterday I got to see Alien and Aliens on the cinema. So there was a showing here in town with both movies after each other, and they are great movies, both of them, especially Aliens. And it got really clear when I saw the ship designs how much they impact and inspire me for the Narcissus script that I'm writing, because it's kind of the same style, and I really like that like retro future. So the upcoming week is gonna be a regular week at work. In school, it's a reading week. So I'm gonna read Writing the Short Film. It's pretty thick, and I bought it years ago. I think it's pretty hard to read sometimes, but it's easier than I remembered. And a lot of the things are really interesting. So it's a good read, but it takes time. And then we have Stephen King's memoirs on reading, or Att skriva. I have read this also, parts of it, the ones that I thought was most interesting, but I'm gonna give it a shot to read all of it. For the emo-thriller, I have a huge deadline this Monday. We are supposed to hand in at least 10 pages of a draft for the script and to hand in the outline. So I'm gonna polish what I have and write a few more pages for the script. On Wednesday, I probably will go and see Doctor Strange. I'm not sure what I'm expecting, but I like Cumberbatch, and I am a Marvel fan, even though I'm not really a Doctor Strange fan. But I'll give it a try. It's something new, at least. He's a different kind of hero. And this Saturday I'm going to Uppsala and Stockholm, because the week after is one of those meetup weeks with the scriptwriting class. And before I go there, I guess I'm gonna spend some time with my good computer in Maya. It kind of feels like procrastination, but I mean, I'm still learning stuff. And then I guess it's not procrastination if I'm not doing it just for fun. But it kind of feels like it, so I guess it's the best of two worlds. So this week's One Cool Thing is another language app, and this time it's Memrise. You can choose a language, and then you just learn new words. And how it's created is that different ways that you train on it, and you like repeat and you learn new words through memes almost. I've done it for over a week, and I really enjoy it. I'm not sure how much I actually can use it. Sometimes you can remember the word when it's in the app because of how it looks, but I'm not sure how easy it is to recollect that memory in real life. But I tried some words yesterday with one of my friends from Britain, and another one that is an English teacher. And it was words like paucity and ameliorate, and they didn't quite know them. So I guess they're good words, but if native speakers don't know them, I'm not sure how useful it is. But it's fun, at least. If you like what you've seen, give a thumbs up, or as we call it in Sweden, a tumme upp. Feel free to comment if you have anything to share. And subscribe if you want to continue to follow me on my journey reaching my 4 creative goals before I reach 40. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.